Greetings everyone. This presentation is for our subject STU 1033 Aquatic Science and Daily Life. I am Karinisa and I am from Group 5. Today we will present to you about safe and sustainable seafood choices. Our selected seafood are white leg shrimp, white spot whip ray, cockles, octopus, crab, and squid.
Hello, my name is Nurul Afikah binti Sabatni. I will be presenting about the octopus. Octopus local name is Sotong gurita. The scientific name is Octopus vulgaris. Three common techniques to catch octopus. The first one is using the traditional traps, which is we call as bubu. Bubu is an like traps. Second one is bottom jigging, we call as chatnut, using an artificial shrimp-like traps to lure the octopus. The third one is hard lining and snorkeling. This method can be done by the local that is only skilled in using this method. Method is when they hunt for the octopus only on bare foot while snorkeling. Price for octopus may be varies. The first one is depend on the local wet market. The price is between 20 ringgit to 30 ringgit per kg. The second one is retail and frozen food suppliers between 35 ringgit until 40 ringgit per kg. And the third one is imported varieties, which is the baby octopus and Japanese red. The price is between 25 ringgit to 35 ringgit per kg. Common recipe for octopus in Malaysia is the spicy chili octopus. This is one of the most famous food in Malaysia, where octopus is cooked in spicy sambal sauce with chili, onion, and tomato for spicy Malay-style seafood dish. The second one is grilled octopus. It is often served with a sweet sambal dipping sauce or a lime soy dipping. Third one is stew chew style boiled octopus. This is a simple, delicate preparation where baby octopus is briefly blanched and served with a spicy dipping sauce. Just suggests that octopus fisheries can be relatively sustainable when managed properly because octopus grows very quickly and short life cycle, which allow faster population recovery. And the third one is we must support the small fishing scale because this will create a low bait catch. And the third one is trap fishing cause less habitat damage than bottom trawling.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Faridana Bila binti Dorhan with metric number 85249. And for my selected fish species, I choose the white spotted whip ray. Its local name is Pari Tanjung, while its scientific name is Maculabatis gerardi. This species is commonly found in Malaysian waters and is widely consumed as seafood. There are various methods used to catch stingrays around the world. Commercial fishing gears such as troll nets, percine, drift nets, and gill net contribute to most relevant. In Malaysia, fishermen commonly use barrier nets, gill nets, and beam trolls. Among these methods, gill nets are popular because they are effective for catching stingrays in shallow coastal water. Based on KPDN and OpenDOISM price monitoring data, the price of stingray varies across different districts in Sarawak. The lowest recorded price was around 8 ringgit per kilogram in Lawas, while prices in some areas reached around 28 ringgit per kilogram. During my personal observation at the Cebu Central Market, stingray was commonly sold between 16 ringgit and 23 ringgit per kilogram. These differences are influenced by factors such as fish size, freshness, location, and the type of sale. Stingray or pari is a popular seafood ingredient in Malaysia and is commonly prepared as pari bakar sambal, asam pedas pari, pari goreng kunyit, and dried stingray product, also known as ikan pari masip. Among these dishes, pari bakar sambal is the most popular and can be easily found at local stalls and seafood restaurants throughout the country. Pari Tanjung has a lower carbon footprint when caught using small-scale selective fishing methods compared to industrial trawling, which require more full and larger vessels. However, this species is currently listed as endangered due to overfishing, habitat degradation, and excessive fishing pressure. Current fishing methods such as troll nets and percine may cause bycatch of non-target species. Therefore, more sustainable methods such as modified gill nets and long lines are recommended to reduce bycatch and support long-term conservation.
Halo semua, nama saya Jovan Singgana Philip. Saya akan menerangkan tentang squid, iaitu lebih dikenali sebagai sotong atau lebih disebut di nama lokal di Malaysia sotong ataupun sotong putih bahasa pasarnya. Scientific name bagi sotong ini adalah Loligo edulis ataupun Uroteuthis edulis. Untuk bagian seterusnya iaitu common catching technique. Common catching teknik dalam menangkap organisma seperti spesies sotong ini adalah terdapat dua, iaitu traditional squid jigging and modern squid jigging. Okey, seterusnya adalah bahagian market price, iaitu terdapat dua kategori untuk market price bagi organisma seperti sotong ini, iaitu terutamanya apabila di pasaran atau pasar raya. Yang pertama adalah local wet markets, iaitu berdasarkan saiz sotong yang dijual di local wet markets adalah kecil, akan dijual pada harga RM18 hingga RM35 per kilo, manakala bagi sotong yang bersaiz besar atau lebih higher quality adalah RM40 ke atas. Okey, seterusnya adalah common recipe bagi sotong adalah antaranya di dalam Malaysia, masakan lokal yang biasa kita nampak adalah seperti sambal sotong, sotong goreng tepung, sotong masak kicap. Dan seterusnya sotong ini juga dapat dihasilkan di dalam menu yang lain, iaitu antaranya adalah kari sotong, sotong masak lemak dan sotong panggang. Seterusnya adalah bahagian sustainability evaluation berkaitan dengan organisma sotong ini. Sotong adalah merupakan salah satu sumber makanan laut yang agak lestari berbanding banyak spesies marine lain. Yang pertama dari aspek carbon footprints, penangkapan sotong lebih menggunakan kaedah jigging yang memerlukan penggunaan bara api yang lebih rendah berbanding pukat tunda berskala besar, sekaligus mengurangkan pelepasan gas rumah hijau. Dan selain itu, kaedah jigging juga sangat selektif dan dapat menggunakan tangkapan sampingan spesies bukan sasaran, antaranya spesies ikan yang lain, anak ikan dan spesies-spesies hidupan laut di dalam laut. Dan seterusnya adalah penggunaan kaedah jigging ini juga adalah merupakan pilihan makanan laut yang lebih mesra alam dan membantu memastikan pengekalan kelestarian sumber untuk generasi yang akan datang.
My name is Kalpinjek. Today I will present about crabs, also known as Cilia serrata or mud crabs. They are important seafood and play a role in aquatic ecosystem. Next, catching technique. Crabs are commonly caught using traps, nets, and hand collection. Crab traps are the most sustainable method because they reduce environmental impact. For market prices, crab prices range from RM35 to RM75 per kilogram, depending on size, freshness, and market demand. Next, common recipes. Popular crab dishes include chili crab, steamed crab, and butter crab. These dishes make crabs a highly valued seafood. Although crabs are an important seafood resource, overharvesting and mangrove destruction can reduce crab population and affect marine biodiversity. Using crab traps, releasing undersized crabs, and supporting sustainable aquaculture can help protect crabs' resources and ensure they remain available in the future.
Hello everyone, my name is Patricia Grace and today I'm presenting organism cockles, whereas local name is kerang and scientific name is Anara granosa. Catching technique for cockles is hand collection and mechanical dredging. The market price usually range from RM5 to RM12 per kilogram, and for cockles meat or shell of range from RM15 to RM25 per 500 gram, depending on factors such as size and freshness. Common recipes for cockles are sambal kerang, boiled cockles, char kway teow, and cockles curry. Sustainability evaluation are generally a sustainable seafood option. Sustainability depends on responsible harvesting practice, and hand collection is preferred over dredging for environmental protection.
My name is Nura Atira Shamina. So next I'll present about the shrimp species that I selected for this project, which is the wet leg shrimp, scientifically known as Lithopenes vanami. So this species is commonly known as udang putih or udang siar in Malaysia. So the most common catching method is by draining the pond and collecting the shrimp using nets. In some cases, the shrimp may be caught using trolling nets, cast nets, push nets, and also traps. However, aquaculture harvesting remains the dominant production method because it provides a more reliable and controlled supply. So for the market price of white leg shrimp, it varies depending on size, quality, and also seasonal demand. In Malaysia, the average price ranges from RM25 to RM55 per kilogram. For larger and higher quality shrimp, it may reach RM60 to RM110 per kilogram, especially during festive seasons when seafood demand increases. So the common recipes that can be created using shrimp are, the first one is Thai Tom Yum soup with shrimp, tempura shrimp, sambal shrimp, and also buttermilk shrimp. So next is sustainability evaluation. First, regarding the carbon footprint, shrimp farming requires energy for feed production, aeration systems, and also water management, resulting in a moderate carbon footprint. Second, in terms of biodiversity and habitat impact, purely managed shrimp farms may cause mangrove destruction and water pollution, which can negatively affect coastal ecosystems. And lastly, regarding the catching methods, pond harvesting generally causes less environmental damage than bottom trawling. Trawling can damage seabed habitats and result in bycatch of non-target species.
In conclusion, what can we learn from this presentation today is choosing seafood from responsible and sustainable sources help protect public health and marine ecosystem. Raising awareness of seafood safety and sustainability supports responsible consumption practices. Last but not least, sustainable seafood consumption help ensure long-term food security for Malaysia. That is all from us. Thank you.